First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, keep
Second and 9 now. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now, these two teams have met a total of 15 times starting back in 1997. Of course, remember, Baltimore was moved from Cleveland by owner Art Modell back in 1996, so they didn't have a team prior to that, but they met in 97, 15 times since then. The most recent meeting was back in 2017, a 40-0 rout by the Ravens over the Dolphins in October of that year. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Check.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Check three.
This is Grant. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll run on first down. Grant. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where that came from.
Switch it. Match box. Light. Zoom.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Jackson flushed out right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, watch the ball. Mike, 53, Mike. I got him. 53.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Come to my world.
It's caught, and there's the first NFL catch for Marquise Brown. It's a pickup of 6.
Let's go, boys. Bring it
Well,
up.
partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
Mike 52. Know your job. Hey, Mike 52. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Let it go.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Christian Wilkins brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
I got it. Mike 55. Check 55.
To throw is Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. The 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
You crazy, boy. You crazy.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right?
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown with his first career touchdown in his first career game. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker with the extra point. A first update now from Cleveland. And it's the Titans who are off to the early lead in that ball game. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Let's go, baby.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
At the 37-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, me and you all day. All day.
Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm coming after you.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Ravens take over
Let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
We ain't beginning this. Don't get nervous.
Check. He's checking crack. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Twist, twist.
Twist, twist. Alert
66. Bullet. High. 3.
They will run with Grant. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, you got deep?
Smoke, smoke. 55.
Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Check Mike, check Mike. Watch 55. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you.
From the gun, Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 33 yards that time. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat. Get in the weight room. Get. Option. Go, run.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Boys, let's go. Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
On first down, here's Breida. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a... He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Watch the run, watch the run.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys have now moved out in front. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
14. First down, Ravens.
They run with Pumphrey. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
There in the middle, 55. Bring it. Bring it.
On second down now, it's Grant. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to have a third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
Check, 55 seconds. Check,
From the gun on third down, Jackson.
Watch a slant, watch a slant. Watch a slant.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18.
a gain of 19 yards.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Y'all not ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a 16-yard touchdown run as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker with the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
The Dolphins take over.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
36. Oh, yeah. And here we go.
Now back to throw. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is fielded at the 7. Now, a nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL.
22, check bomber. 22, jet, 20 bomber. Check 25, check 25. Check 31, check 31. 61, match box, light. Check. Fresno. Tighten up.
On second down, it's Grant. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Corey Grant. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend as they have taken the lead. Tucker now to add the point after. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Howard. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Bound to lose one. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
General, West.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Ready, 30 base. 6 to Mike. Here we go.
2nd and 11. They'll set up a screen for Breida.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Here we go.
54,
Set.
right there,
Set
right
the plan.
there. 54, Mike. I got you. I got you.
Blue Joe Coker. Go.
Play it, play it, play it, play it, play it, play it.
Haywood. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Check three. Short. Watch the safety creep.
They go back to Grant. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense.
Game situation, let's go. Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready up. It's Mike, guys, 55. Watch the curl.
They'll try and run this. It's Pumphrey. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
That's a touchdown.
A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Come on, fellas.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Kill.
They go counter with Breida, and that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It goes as a loss of 6, and now 3rd down.
Yes.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming. You lie.
They'll drop to throw. And Wilson has it. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. Wilson now in his 2nd season in Miami. First 4 years were in Kansas City. He's always been a solid complementary receiver, but Miami really hoping he can take the next step in his development, be more of a go-to guy now at 27 years of age.
Let's go now.
54. Right there. 54 Mike. Here we go.
Zip it.
Go back. We got motion. Back up.
Back to throw now on first down.
Man, that's
Caught by Wilson. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
22. Jet. Bomber.
58 Mike.
2nd and 3.
Gonna be a long day, offense.
He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Let's go, fellas.
That one a first down pickup of 8. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Here's the 2nd and 7, and he whips that one incomplete there. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Hey, we heavy on the edges.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Ready.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
At the 30-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Ready, go.
Here's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Mike's by 4. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
They run with Breida. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Oh, yeah.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Echo. Pull it together. Check. 6-3. Safety. 2.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Back to throw here.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
3 down.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Jam him. 66. Bullet. High. Fuzz. Take off.
Jackson. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Mike 52. Mike 52. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
Set up.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Jackson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They'll run here with Pumphrey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down.
Check 13. Whip. Watch the whip.
Jackson looking to throw on third. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You're not ready.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Oh, yeah.
And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Mike, you must be getting tired of seeing me. Watch twist. Go.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Switch. Topper. Hatchet.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. I'm coming. Alert flare. Watch the edge. Check. 55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike. Check.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Safety's creeping. Go. Hey, check Mike. Watch 85.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. And no, it's incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's Breida. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This is Breida. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. One final shot. They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this